let me tell you, I'm not going to sugarcoat this review at all. This is single-handedly the best film I have ever seen in my entire life. In The Silence of the Lambs, we follow Clarice Starling. She's an FBI cadet who has been asked to go interrogate a serial killer named Hannibal Lecter in hopes that he can help them track down serial killer Buffalo Bill. I love this movie. It is so disturbing and such a hard film to watch. It really gets under you, but it's a brilliant film. The story here is incredible. Everything about this film works, and it works so well. I love what Jonathan Demme has done here. He's directed this film so brilliantly. It adds so much dread to the film, and I love some of the POV shots that he's injected in this film. It's really sinister and just makes this film all the more disturbing to watch. Silence of the Lambs also proves that sometimes the story and actors' expressions and their performances can be absolutely terrifying. This film is terrifying not because it's got creaky floorboards or exaggerated deaths and all that crazy stuff that plagues so many horror movies. No, it's because its actors are so in character, and this feels also real, that it's such a terrifying film to watch, and it really gets under your skin. We have to talk about Anthony Hopkins gives what I believe is the greatest performance any actor has ever given. He is Hannibal Lecter. He is Hannibal Lecter through and through. I've never seen an actor become such a character in a way that Anthony Hopkins did. I personally believe that Clarice Starling is single-handedly the greatest female heroine to ever be presented on screen. And the reason why I feel this way is because she's not trying to prove anything. She's a female heroine, a real female heroine who is just doing her job. She is on the battlefield, getting the hard-hitting questions, doing what she feels like she needs to do as a woman, and she is going to the men in her life, the men authorities in her life, and still being able to hold her game, and that the men can come to her and ask her to do something, and that she can do it. She doesn't need to prove anything or be able to have some huge event to be able to show to her, hey, I'm a real female heroine. No, she can do it all on her own. And I love that. And I think Jodie Foster in this film is terrific and is able to bring so much to her character. Not just because of her performances in the past and the roles that she's taken, but I just think that she is Clarice Starling and that this is the best performance that I've ever seen Jodie Foster give. There is a magic to be had when you watch a movie. You experience something. This transportation device that swoops you in and takes you somewhere, and you are gone from whatever life you have. I experienced that when I watched The Silence of the Lambs. The Silence of the Lambs gives my personal favorite moment that has ever happened in a movie, and that is when Jodie Foster and Anthony Hopkins are talking, and he gives that classic line about some eating his liver, some fava beans, and some canteen, and then goes all da-da-da-da-da, and I melt. And it's my favorite movie moment, and it's just the magic of cinema all throughout that moment. I feel everything I ever love about movies. The way direction is, the way an actor can portray something, the way that I can experience something. I feel it when I watch The Silence of the Lambs. When I watched The Silence of the Lambs, I think I was either 14 or 15 years old, and I was still fairly new to like the horror genre. And let me tell you, when this movie was over, I literally remember thinking, that was the greatest movie I have ever seen. And now, at the age of 21, I still haven't seen a film that can rival the masterpiece that I witnessed when I sat down to watch this film. If you have not seen The Silence of the Lambs, what are you waiting on? Get yourself a copy of this film. Sit down and watch it. You will be amazed at this film. It is a film that when you watch it for the first time, you're never going to forget it. It is a brilliant film, you guys. The Silence of the Lambs is my personal favorite movie of all times, and I've seen it so long ago, and it still holds up today. It should come to no surprise, you guys, that the score that I'm going to give The Silence of the Lambs, because I just love it so much. The Silence of the Lambs is going to earn a perfect score of a 5 out of 5. It is the greatest movie I have ever seen. Have you seen The Silence of the Lambs? What do you think of it? Do you love it as much as I do? And here's a question. What is your favorite movie of all times? I would love to know. Leave your thoughts in the comments section below. And until next time, you guys, I'm the Slasher Movie Reviewer, and you guys have just been slashed.